Hi, I want to create that little video to talk about a new product called ThemeMaker. In fact, I'm the one who asked Michael to do that little video because I was just blown away by the quality of that product. I'm not a designer myself, and when I started to use WordPress a few years ago, I started to buy themes to allow me to build different type of websites for different type of niche. In fact, I ended up having more than 1,000 different WordPress themes. And of course, most of them are not updated anymore, and some are even coming from companies that don't even exist anymore. Then I started to use Page Builder because of the limitations of the WordPress interface. So I started to use mini Page Builder, but since I'm a programmer, I know how to write code and so on, I found those a little bit limiting. So I had to use some CSS tools as well and so on. So anyway, it was a little bit limiting. A few years ago, I came across a Pro Styler. So this would allow me to create many different type of website because it allowed me to change a lot of things inside of the page itself. For example, of course, like many other products, I put it aside for a while, but then I came across a video that Michael did showing us how to create an entire page from Pro Styler. So how to change headers and footers and sidebars and so on, not just the content itself. So I was blown away by that, and that allowed me to create an entire website. But again, since I'm a programmer and since the evolution of other page builder, to be quite honest, I find that still a little bit limiting. Not too much. Most people will find that it's enough for them, but I wanted to have a little bit more power. So then I came across lately ThemeMaker. I saw that on Michael's Facebook, and I was able to see a video presenting the product, and I was blown away by that. So Michael offered me if I wanted to test it. So of course I accepted, and I tested it for about a week, and I must say that I was really surprised by the quality of product and by how many features that it includes. There are so many things that we can do with that. So first of all, of course, it is built on the great Pro Styler. So the Pro Styler builder itself is really great, and it has been improved. A lot of new functionality and mostly a lot of new options for tablet and mobile devices. So this is really great what they have done with that product. Of course, second feature is that we can have now a better page builder. So sorry, not a page builder, already talked about that, but we can create templates out of it. So now, if you don't know the difference between a theme and a template, by the way, a theme, of course, allows you to create the overall look of the website. But if you want to have a specific look for a specific type of post or for a specific page, let's say a 404 page or search page, then you will need to go in the backhand and create a PHP page. For example, for a search page, you would have to create search.php. And of course, to modify that, then you need to know PHP coding. So with ThemeMaker, that is all changed. Okay, now we can create a page just like you would create any other page, but just by clicking a little checkbox, you can decide to what you want to apply it. A 404 page, a search page, the home page, or any specific category that you have created, and so on. So this is really easy. I saw other page builder lately trying to do something similar. I have also tried some themes that were doing something similar, but they were way more complicated, really not for beginners, and not as complete and a lot more complicated, to be quite honest. So I was really surprised by how easy it was to create that with a ThemeMaker. Another element that I didn't have the time to test a lot, but is really surprising from what I saw, is the page wizard. So this is another thing. You can take little elements, little blocks that you place on the page where you want it to be, and then you just click a little button that creates the page, and voila, the page is created. You just need to modify the elements that you want to modify. So big time saver there. And by the way, these blocks, it comes with blocks, but you can create your own blocks. So of course you can create templates that are entire web pages, but you can also create little blocks of elements. So for example, you create a form, or you create I don't know, list with icons and so on. You can save that and then in kind of library, and then you can reuse that. This is called elements, and you have also presets that you can reuse over and over again. And also you can choose a way to create them. This is what we call presets, I think, that you can simply use that. And when you use it on many pages, if you want, you can just modify the original one, and it is updated everywhere at the same time. So for example, I don't know, you put the phone number, you change it, it is updated everywhere at the same time. So great time saver right there again. So this is a solid product. I've tested it. Still, when I tested it, it was not the final release, but it was already really robust. It is made by somebody that I really trust. He has backed his product for many years. For example, ProStyler, it's in its 4th year, and it still supports it, still updates it. So it's not one of those type of product that goes out today and in a couple of weeks or months from now you cannot reach them anymore, you cannot have any support or so on. So this is not the case, and he has an entire team behind to also support his product. So you're really doing a good buy if you go and buy that product. And of course, if you don't agree with me, you can always ask for refunds. So there's nothing to lose there. So I really encourage you to go with that product, and post your comments in the Facebook group to say how you like it or what you don't like. Okay, so thank you. Have a good day.